After raising all my concerns and issue in a blog, it was picked up, and actually I was invited by 2 members of staff to share my experiences, and we're sort of working on how to improve those experiences that I had, and how to sort of turn and sort of train staff, or maybe raise awareness of guiding techniques or other issues that could be rolled out sort of more internally within Moorfields, not just frontline staff, but back office staff. So if they're anywhere or anyone can offer assistance and know how to do it correctly. So the negative experiences that I did face on that day, I had the courage to sort of speak up about it, and luckily it was picked up, and now something positive is being done about it. So that's a really great thing that's come out of it. It made me feel as if they did care, that it wasn't something they were going to brush under the carpet and just forget about it. Oh, it's just another bad experience, it happens. But I felt like, valued as a patient, that I was listened to, and they're actually doing something about it. I think in an ideal world, it would be nice that all staff are trained with basic awareness of vision impairment and receive sighted guiding techniques and training. It doesn't matter if you're reception staff or frontline staff. I think all staff need to be educated, because you might be walking around the hospital, might see a patient and not really sure how to support them, how offer them guidance or something. But if you have that basic awareness about communication, guiding, the general etiquette around guide dogs, it just adds to that experience of a hospital visit, which people are anxious, because generally when you come to visit, it is bad news. You're there for a whole day. Most of the time when you've got a couple of appointments, your eyes are dilated. So it's a stressful experience. But having that experience turn into a bit of a nicer one by customer service, by staff, I think that's key. And with Moorfields moving, I hope that's embedded into the new hospital from the beginning. So LVA stands for low vision aid, and those appointments are where they do an eye test like an optician would do, but they also spend that extra time talking about your needs, whether it's technology support, whether it's magnifying support, how you're getting on daily within your home, if you're working, what support you could probably get as an employee. And they have that time and patience to just sort of talk you through the latest gadgets, or your local rehab. It could be any support that you could do to enhance your life living with sight loss. I think it's really important that consultants have some sort of like checklist about support services, or even within or just without the hospital, out of the hospital, that something like an ECLO or an LVA, a rehab officer, access to work, whatever it may be, they can go and tell the patient, are you aware of this? Did you know that? And then the patient can go away and sort of look it up in more detail. Because I know consultants don't really have the time to go through all of that, but as long as they've told that information, because half the time patients are unaware of anything that's out there available to them, and they just live in isolation. You're waiting for an appointment for several hours, and to help that get by, I think it'd be quite useful, because like I said, you're in there with the consultants for 10, 15 minutes. So I get that he doesn't have all that time, or she, to go through everything. But whilst you're waiting, you can have that conversation. If you do want to find out more there and then, you have that option. Even something like, I don't know how possible it is, but when you go to like surgeries, you have a TV screen that has audio announcements. Even just like typical services, you don't want to talk to someone about it, but you're listening to something that, oh yeah, I'll go away and look at that in my own time when I'm ready. Because not everyone probably wants to be bombarded with information there and then when they've just newly diagnosed. So yeah, something like having someone there, or a TV screen, or audio announcements, I think could be really helpful.